Hey everyone, I'm Curtis,
And I'm Luke.
and we are the creators and hosts of the Panjwai podcast. The Panjwai podcast is an interview based podcast series that Luke and I are creating so that we can properly tell the story of our 2012 deployment to Panjwai, Afghanistan. Our goal is to bring on guests that were there with us or that were there before and after us to kind of shape the story of what we experienced and what the average infantryman experienced in the Panjwai district of Afghanistan. Our goal is to create a very human retelling of our experiences, but also be very succinct and descriptive in what we saw and experienced so that what we saw and experienced won't be lost.
Yes, it's something that we are both excited to share with anybody out there that's willing to listen. And, we have a lot of really interesting people coming up, and it's important for us to let you know that, this isn't just us telling our story. One of the reasons that we're doing this is because we understood the limitations of our own perspectives on this story. And so the end goal of this is to bring in these multiple layers of this incredible narrative to provide to you to listen to and to participate in. And so going down the road, Curtis and I will kind of set the stage, but then we'll have guests come on and we'll be again to really flesh out this story and hopefully provide this a really interesting perspective on this deployment for everyone.
Yeah, and whether it takes us, a year or 6 months to tell this story, our goal is to tell the story and to tell it completely.
Yeah.
And we've both agreed that if we get to the moment that we're talking about some really off the wall topics with some really off the wall people, that probably is when we're going to stop. But for now, we're really excited to get into these stories, to talk to our guests, who most of whom are our friends and former coworkers,
Hmm.
and we're please bear with us as we go through these first two episodes. We're learning as well. But it is our hope that we can get the boring information out of the way first, and then we can launch straight into these interviews, which we think will be eye opening and very interesting to everyone involved.
Absolutely. And, we appreciate everyone's support. We've already gotten a tremendous amount of support so far, but we're excited to see how things are going forward. And there's a lot of different ways you can do that. Number one way is just subscribe to the podcast and keep listening. Share it with people, and follow us on social media. And if you can, like and share a post and give us a follow on there, it's much appreciated.